What is more painful than someone making up something about you, twisting events and making you the villain? Well, I think the most painful part is the ones that chose to believe them without even hearing your side. You keep thinking that explaining yourself will help. You think if only they just knew your side, but they're already committed to the lie. Constantly explaining yourself to people who do not want the truth can become a form of self-betrayal. I study law and have a deep sense of justice. It's instinctive of me to want to stand up for myself and speak up for other people. I want to right a wrong and correct a false narrative. And in court, that makes sense. But in life, I've learned that explaining yourself can become very expensive. Because when somebody who should know better is so quick to believe something negative about you, that tells you something. And if they hear a version of you and don't want your side, it usually means they don't want it. And that can be such a hard pill to swallow. There is a difference between fighting for justice and begging to be understood. Too often I've been on my knees begging to be understood by people who just wanted to believe a lie. Your job is not to perform for a court that has already decided the verdict. You know what? One of the clearest signs that I've grown and healed is that I laugh now. Not because lies don't sting, not because false narratives aren't harmless, because they are, especially in the workplace. But I know who I am now. I know what I bring to the table. I know the kind of friend and colleague that I am. I know my character. So when someone is committed to believing a version of me that's simply not true, I don't always feel desperate to chase them down and correct them anymore. Because I've realized at some point, the loss stops being mine and starts being theirs. And I think that's one of the most freeing places to get to. When someone else's false version of you no longer feels more powerful than your own sense of self. Take them off the pedestal. They aren't the jury. They don't get to decide who you are. This is one of my receipts of becoming. Follow for more receipts.